Hello, so this video is why you can change the world. A lot of people are disheartened by the current state of the world. Seems like everywhere we turn, we're overwhelmed by the immense amount of strife and suffering going on around us. This can lead to some pretty intense despondency when we contemplate just how big the mess is and how little we can personally do to change it all. Well, do you remember the saying, think globally, act locally? We can create an even tighter focus than that, the edge more towards be the change you want to see in the world. You and I might not be omnipotent beings who can change the entire world for the better just by snapping our fingers, but we can make great changes within ourselves. Those in turn can and will ripple outward and affect others, and they will affect others in turn, and so on. Here's how to change the world one small piece at a time. So one, just be kind. This one seems like a no-brainer, but it's startling to see just how often we lapse. When it comes to accepting and celebrating others as they are, whenever you have the chance to do so, be kind, and if you have a chance to be really kind, do that too. Did you have a great experience with a customer service rep at the store? Thank them sincerely, and then contact their manager and tell them what a great job their employee is doing. 2, love unconditionally. This is another one that people tend to have difficulty with. To love someone unconditionally doesn't mean that you can tolerate poor behavior or abuse it from them, but rather you strive to love them for who they are rather than who you want them to be. You can dislike someone's behavior, but still love them as a person. Basically, we're all struggling in our way through existence, trying to make sense of things while juggling a million different responsibilities, anxieties, hopes, and dreams. And that gets really hard. We slip up. We can't always be the person we really want to be. 3, sincerity. We can all tell when someone is being phony with us. It's really not a pleasant experience at all. So I have a quote here by Confucius: sincerity and truth are the basis of every virtue. Now, this is different from being gentle when someone's not terribly interested in something, but they try to be supportive of us anyway. Phoniness is more like really laying it on thick when you praise a child for their drawings, or being super friendly to someone you can't stand. In other words, being overly nice. There's a lot to be said for authenticity and sincerity. That doesn't mean people have to carte blanche to be jerks to those who they don't like, but rather have the opportunity to be polite rather than false. So here's an example. If you really appreciate something that a person has done, for them, express that appreciation quietly and with a real heart, rather than a big grand gesture. For living in service to others, this falls under the big choices category and has to do with your life's purpose. Granted, we could devote several articles to this one, but in simplest form, it has to do with what you want to do with the time you've been given this time around. You have an opportunity to do just about anything you'd like as a life calling. So what will you do? Choosing a career that allows you to work towards the greater good is one of the most profound and giving things you can do with the decades you have on this planet. Next, shop ethically. The term vote with your wallet is a powerful one. Every time you purchase something, you make a statement about what you believe in, what you will tolerate, and what matters to you. And then you also want to spread positivity. I got this cute thing here. This spreads positivity, not the virus. Just about all of us have experienced a situation where we were having a really bad day, but someone did or said something that totally turned the day around. So small acts of kindness go a long way to helping others. And in a world where so many people are so stressed and upset, these little kindnesses are absolutely vital. 7, stewardship. Building upon the choices listed earlier, consider the actions you take on a daily basis that affect both your environment and the greater planet beyond. If you choose to use a potent chemical cleaner in your home, people, animal companions, and plants will be exposed to the fumes that cleaner releases. When you pour the cleaner down the drain, those chemicals enter the water table. The underground stream that carries those chemicals empty out into larger bodies of water, spreading the chemicals far and wide, affecting plant and animal life everywhere they go. You can make kinder, gentler choices when you come to personal products and they go a step beyond the greater economical stewardship. Next, you have devote time and energy to a cause you believe in. Each of and every one of us is passionate about something that has to do with the greater good. So consider what you feel strongest about and take action. Do you love animals? Consider fostering homeless kittens or volunteering at an animal sanctuary. Do you like to knit? You can make hats for preemie babies and blankets for refugee camps. 9. Reduce TV and social media consumption. Take a moment to think about the last time you went a week or more without watching TV. Yes, this includes Netflix. Can you remember? If you can't, try it. You might find it difficult to find other ways to amuse yourself for the first 24 to 48 hours. But after that, you may discover that you're spending more time outside or reading or working on some of those creative projects you've set aside for the eventually to come. So how does this change the world? It improves our own mental health. This spills over into everything we do and every person we engage with. So it's a big one. And then this is the final page, but see the good in everything, no matter what the situation may be. There's always some good to be found. That long wait in line at the grocery store is an opportunity to chat with a stranger who might seem down. A terrible breakup is a chance for personal growth and vital alone time to get back in touch with what's important to you. There isn't a single experience that isn't a chance for healing, goodness, and evolution. When you focus on the good stuff, you stop focusing on little, seemingly negative things that upset or irritate you. You'll complain less and stop criticizing those around you. This in turn will make their lives easier and happier, so they'll be nicer to other people, and so on and so forth. So this positivity will keep ripping outward. There are just a few simple things. These are just a few simple things that pretty much anyone can do to make their little corner of the world a bit better than how they found it. So thank you for listening.